Yo, what's going on? What's going on? You know what time it is. You know what rhyme it is. It is the foreign national, born natural, coming to you live and direct on this Sunday night. We are making moves. You already know what time it is, man. Weekend was pretty cool. Didn't do too much. Got to chill in the crib. Started a little mini garden. Planting stuff and stuff like that. We want to start getting them veggies straight out the soil, man. Start planting this stuff and eating all natural, organically grown food. You know, some straight up good stuff to eat, man. We can't be out here eating this garbage they selling, man. We trying to stay healthy, take care of ourselves because the mind is very important, but the body's the vessel. So we only had two people right now. I don't want to get too deep into what we're talking about tonight till we get some more people in here. So maybe what I'll do is go ahead and hold on. Yo, we live and direct. Go ahead and jump in the room if y'all see it. Jump in. We can get on and get this thing popping. Yo, we live and direct. Go ahead and jump in the room if y'all see it. Jump in. We can get on and get this thing popping. Yo, we live and direct. Go ahead and jump in the room if y'all see it. All right. Okay. What up, Joseph? How you been, man? How you been, man? The loyal supporters always, as always here, always supporting. Much love, much appreciation, man. Definitely. My man, Morpheus himself is in the house. Morpheus himself is in the house, man. Much respect, bro. Much respect. Yeah, I had the mic off. Usually, what I go ahead and do is the first 5 minutes, I'll go ahead and shut the mic off so I can organize my affairs and get more people in here simultaneously. So yeah, I'll leave the mic off for the first 5 minutes of the lives. Anybody who jumps on my lives always see. It's not that I don't see y'all comments. I'm trying to organize everything because we got some stuff to talk about tonight. I've been taking in a lot of information, private sources dropping information to me. Also wanted to discuss another foreign national that ended up getting pulled over, and he was pretty much given a hard way to go by the constables on patrol, the cops, policy enforcers. You know how that goes. So we'll talk about that too, and we'll try to get into more how to conduct yourself. Also, add that to the list. All right. I got when I get like overloaded with information, I got to make a list, yo, because it's just we got a lot to cover tonight, man. A whole lot to cover tonight. You know, I actually heard something about this right here. The 528 hertz affects the plant's growth. I've heard something. I've heard like frequencies and things like that can also cure ailments too. I mean, they got a lot of ways to cure ailments, man, and like to enhance growth and different vibes and moods. They use crystals and stuff like that. You can use sound. I mean, it's all kinds of interesting stuff out there, man. But yeah, that's very interesting. I gotta look more into that. I've heard about it, but I never looked deep into it. And what kind of comic you doing, man? I'm interested to hear about that. What kind of comic you doing so I can support that? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So if y'all haven't heard, Finest Thing Walking's channel got banned temporarily. He's been MIA because he keeps getting jailed for some reason. Somebody's on him. It might be them dudes that was sorry that he was leaning on. They might have made a collaborative effort to get him banned, but maybe not. It could be just somebody else. I know when you start saying certain trigger words and shit like that, people start jumping on your ass. And the more subscribers you got, the harder it gets. So that's you gotta be careful with that. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, man. If you got any if you when you get finished, man, I like to read it. Support. I'll buy a few copies, whatever, man. We out here to celebrate and build each other, man. That's how we came to do it. But yeah, so talk to Finest Thing Walking. He basically has said that uh Yeah, his channel it actually got put on a shelf for a little bit. Not sure how long it's gonna last. So hopefully he might jump in here tonight. Who knows? But yeah, we always moving around getting stuff done. So that's the name of that tune. Luckily, that did not happen to me. We're gonna try to make sure it doesn't, so we can get this information out, man. We can get information. You feel me? Yeah, yeah, yep, yeah, man. You know, hey, the Second Amendment channels got hit too, bro. But I mean, I'm noticing a lot of the black ones are getting hemmed up at a higher frequency rate. It's happening more frequently. I meant. So yeah, there you have it. All right, man. So we almost got 10 people in here now. We can go ahead and dive into the information. Whoever ain't live can catch the replay. All right, so look, let's get into this, man. Foreign national. I'm not gonna say the names. Of course, we keep that private, but I will say this: foreign national was pulled over. He did have um, Caesar's plates on his car, which is the first no-no. And we've already talked about this. You got Caesar stuff on your car, you give Caesar jurisdiction. You basically give his people, his men, jurisdiction to come over and harass you for whatever reason. So he gets pulled over and they stop him, and the dude's asking him for a license registration. So he gives him the passport card, and they start asking him questions. He says, "I ain't answering no questions. I don't answer questions." So then they get, I believe they get like another officer there, something like that. Other officer, maybe it was the sergeant or something, comes over and says, "Yeah, we see your information. Just go over and pull over here." So he takes his car and pulls over, and then he comes up to him and says, "Yeah, you know, something." He didn't tell me all the details, but the gist of it basically was he had told, I don't know what he told them to get them to say this, but he basically said, "Yeah, you didn't give me a license, so that you were basically saying you don't have a license. You know I can arrest you for that, right? And you know I can arrest you for that." They try to pull him out the car and all this other stuff. So they open his door, this, that, and the third. Ended up getting him out the car. He didn't get arrested or anything like that. He just got hassled. Same way I got hassled the first time. So I was, yeah. I mean, Courtney was right. Knowledge Row was right. They're starting to get wind of what's going on. And what they do is, if you have a license, they will go past your passport and they will attack that license, because that's the only way they can pull you in that jurisdiction, especially if you got plates on your car. There are plates of their registration, their insurance. It's all commercial. It's all commerce. These are independent agencies. We'll get into that, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But these are independent agencies, and they're basically yanking your chain with these private agreements. None of these motherfuckers are actually government. So there you have it, man. So dude ended up getting 200 and something dollars worth of tickets. So they hit him over the head. They didn't take his property though, which they couldn't, I don't think, but they pretty much gave him a hassle on the hard way to go. So I helped him out with that. If you do want a consultation, I can offer you information. I don't give legal advice. This is not legal advice at all. If you need legal advice, you should seek an attorney. I'm only here to give you information, and whatever you do with the information is on you. So that's what we do here. We circulate information. So if you do want a consultation, I do charge $50 for an hour. If I can help you with that particular topic, I would need to know what the topic is first. So I'm not just going to be blowing smoke up your ass. I'm only going to speak on what I know on. So, there you have it. So if you want to hit me up for a consultation, you can always reach out to my email. It's right there in the description. Or you could just hit me on Instagram, rather. My email's not in the description. I'll change that when I'm done. But you could always reach out on Instagram. If you want to do a consultation, it is $50 for an hour. I'll give you as much information as I got, all documents you want, whatever. I might include them with the consultation, depending on what you're asking for. If you just want a document itself, that's $50 pretty much. But there you go. It's pretty much, the standard fee of what everybody's charging. I'm not breaking people's off on it. So, all right. So let's talk about question was basically how to conduct yourself, man. And we've been over this before, man. You don't want to cause controversy. You should not be out there with those plates on your car, and you should not be arguing with police. None of that shit. If these guys are not trying to hear it, man, we already know how to deal with this once we get off the side of the road with two armed Caesar's men. We want to get off the side of the road in a dark corner somewhere where they can fuck you up and make up a story behind it. You want to basically get out of that situation. So you don't want to basically start screaming at them, of course, but just conduct yourself very calm, man. Because at the end of the day, we have the moral high ground. We're not exercising constitutional rights. I saw some dickhead on my channel a few days ago was trying to troll and shit. So he was like, "Yeah, you have constitutional rights." You don't have constitutional rights, you penis breath. We have God-given rights that are protected by the Constitution. You don't have constitutional rights because at any given time of day, they can change the Constitution, which means they're changing your rights. Another man cannot give you rights. Don't be an idiot. And I'm not talking to everybody, just the trolls. Most of us know that already, though. So, conduct yourself in a very easy manner. Don't go yelling. Don't go screaming. State your point and say, I'm not going to argue with you. Let it be what it is, man. They give you a ticket or whatever. If they tow your shit, hopefully you got your stuff on file like you're supposed to have. Because if you notify everybody of what your fee schedule is and slide them affidavits in before they do any of that nonsense, if they want to tow your car, you should be clapping your hands and jumping around like, yes, you about to get paid. Like, if you already notify them and they don't rebut that if they don't rebut that affidavit in 30 days, it becomes fact. And once it becomes fact, it's public record. And once it's public record, you can lay the smackdown on the public officials who overstep. I highly would suggest you looking at your state constitution, man. I highly suggest you looking at your state constitution. My man Consultant put me on with that, the state constitution. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. So we're going to get to that too. But all right, let's start at the top of the list. The DMV is definitely a private agency. A lot of these places are private agencies. And we're going to talk about jurisdiction and all that stuff too, because we're going to basically connect the dots. So I had talked to Finest Thing Walking, and I was telling him that you could actually contact the Secret Service for a document that's fraudulent, a fraudulent document. One of the Secret Service's jobs is to investigate fraudulent documents and or corrupt officials. So if you're traveling and you get a document from a police officer from a police agency that works underneath the U.S. corporation that operates in commerce, that ties them right in that jurisdiction. So if they give you a ticket saying you were driving and you were actually traveling and you've made note of that, and they still give you this ticket anyway and try to basically say you were driving, that's fraud right there. That's bullshit. They're basically forcing a contract on you. They're forcing a contract upon you. And there's different ways you can handle it. I told him he should have reached out to the Secret Service about that ticket he got because he had plates on there that said he was traveling, and the guy gave him a ticket basically saying you're driving. To me, that's basically fraud. That's fraud pretty much. It's not truthful. And the Secret Service would have been notified, but there's other ways to deal with it too. And he was like, well, I think they only handle federal, but I'm like, it was commerce. It's commerce. It basically says that the only monetary or form of money, quote unquote, is supposed to be the one that they created, which is the fiat currency. And if it's the fiat currency is what they accept and bills of exchange and such, all of that shit is worthless. And all of it is basically commerce, which basically puts them under that jurisdiction. So there you have it. You still got the citation, bro. You should have sent that shit back, bro. I told y'all what I did. I wrote UCC 1308 without prejudice and signed right underneath it, and I stamped it with my stamper. I'll show y'all again in case y'all being lazy and not getting y'all 4-line stamper like y'all was supposed to. I stamped it with this right here. I signed it without prejudice, UCC 1308 in purple ink. Got a little office. Get yourself a little office too, man. If you're gonna be doing this kind of stuff, here's what I got. Here's what I got my little office, and you can't see it, but I got my Captain America shield backpack with all my stuff in it, pretty much, that I keep in it. I got a binder with all my good documents I got in here. Print this up. Print that up right after that. Yeah, I got my binder with all these documents in here, pretty much, right here. So I don't got papers just everywhere. Organization. I got a purple pen. This is royalty. I got a blue pen. This is the living being, the living soul, the living flesh and blood. And this right here is basically for the United States of America, the red ink. And this right here, you shouldn't be writing in this anyway because this is a deader color. Black is the deader color. So stay away from that. I also got some stamps when I need the certified mail stuff. And I got, of course, you see the computer. I got my black light right there. That's why I look so goddamn light skinned. And I got my fax light. You hear that? That's when I drop fax. And I got my printer right here too. So nice little setup. But when y'all gonna be doing this stuff, make sure you keep your stuff organized. At any rate, so that's what I did. I went ahead and signed it with that color ink. I signed it for purple, basically royalty, because I'm basically royalty over top of those assholes. I'm the beneficiary. They're the trustee. And with that said, that shit went away. I've been checking the website every day, and it's got to be done within 3 days. You can't wait 2 weeks and send it in. You have the right, when it comes to contract, you have contract rights. So if you do receive some shit like that, you're supposed to send it back within 3 days. Once you slide that bad boy back within 3 days, you can rescind contract or what have you. So if they force you to take a ticket, or if they throw it in your lap, or they won't let you do anything with it, there's always ways around that. So there you have it. All right. So look, we're gonna talk about. Let's talk about these private corporations. For those that any naysayers that don't believe that these corporations are private. Hold on a sec. So we can get this joint jumping off. Oops. Hold on. All right, let me show y'all something real quick. Let me show y'all something real fast. Let's see if I can pull this up. Hopefully this pulls up. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure this is the right thing. I'm going to show you the wrong shit. Waste your time. All right, let's try this. All right. Take a look at this right here. This here is Dunn's numbers. Ooh. Y'all know I come with receipts. This is Dunn's numbers to the U.S. corporate government and most of its major agencies. United States government. 052714 196. United States Department of Defense, DOD, 0304. Excuse me, 0304 21397. Department of Treasury. Here's all the Dunn's numbers. All right. All the Dunn's numbers are right here. These are all Dunn's and Bradstreet's numbers. If you don't know what Dun and Bradstreet is, Dun and Bradstreet is basically like a credit line for businesses. If you have a business and it starts to make a certain amount of money or what have you, you can apply for a Dunn's number. When you get a Dunn's number, you can do things like have a corporate credit card that you can have like high ass limits on it. And you can just spend. And all this shit is, guess what? Drum roll, tax deductible. You can write that shit off on your taxes. So basically, you can just spend fiat currency, spend worthless debt, spend. You can write this shit off. If you know what the fuck you're doing and you have a business, all this shit is 100% tax write-offs. So a lot of these places and motherfucking companies and shit, it's nothing for them, which is how it should be for all of us, honestly. But we're supposed to be the beneficiaries. These motherfuckers are running around acting like beneficiaries. We should be the ones doing this shit, not these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers should be the ones struggling to take care of all the bills and shit like that. But no, they flipped it. And they flipped it with these contracts, man. Again, contracts, dude. All that shit crazy stuff, man. But yeah, you have it right there. If you can't see it, zoom in a little bit. Matter of fact, let me try to zoom in for y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Hold up. All right, how's that? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Let me know if y'all can see that, man. Hey, y'all need to be seeing this shit. This is information that y'all should be looking at. Your eyes should be gazing upon this greatness right here, which is proof that this shit is a corporation. There you have it. So, with that said, let's jump back in. All right, we're going to jack back in. All right, so yeah, I know it's all right. So look, this is what I do. If you need it, I'm gonna put my email in after I'm done. And if you want me to email it to you or something like that, I can do so. So just hit me up if you see this and you want me to email. If it gets to be too many of y'all, I ain't doing everybody. So yeah, but there you have it, man. So yep, all that shit has Dunn's numbers, man. That shit's all businesses. The United States Corporation is a business, and that's the proof right there. All right, so we're gonna move on from that. So the DMV, all these agencies, tow truck companies that come to tow your car when a police officer tells them to come tow it and shit. All these places are private corporations, and they all work with each other to steal your money. And that's why they're able to accept shit like fiat currency. If you look at the Constitution for the United States of America, the only thing they can accept is gold and silver. Anything else is not lawful money. Legal, but not lawful. All right. So yeah, like there you go. Commerce is regulated by the federal government. Now, traffic laws are not state laws, they're federal. There we go again. Listen to my man. I would recommend you check this channel out if you get a chance. His name is EEON. The channel's on YouTube, EEON channel. Check that out, yo. This dude was spitting some facts, and I got referred to him by my private source. And this dude was dropping bars, man. And that just goes to show you traffic laws are not state, they're federal. All this shit is under DUNS. They operate with commerce. This is all federal. This is federal jurisdiction, man. Now you try to play it off like it isn't, and cops will tell you they're not feds. That's bullshit. The company, they even bonded. They even police are bonded. They even have a bond, yo. All this stuff is commerce, man. All commerce. So let's go to let's switch gears real quick. I want y'all to take a look at this right here. Let's look at this right here. All right, look. So we talking about commercial, right? We still on a commercial tip. Let me show y'all something real fast. I'm about to learn you. All right. Let's go here to this one. And let's jump over here and go right here. All right, check this out. Now this is gonna back what I was just telling y'all. All right. Now read this. All right, so we're looking at 27 CFR 7211 meaning of terms. All right, so we're going down to what the fuck is it? There we are. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm tripping. Give me a sec. Hold up. I just had it pulled up. I thought it was E. Here it is. My bad. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was E. All right, check it out. Commercial crimes. Right here. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? I don't think I can blow that up. Hopefully you can see it. But let's take a read of that. Any of the following types of crimes, federal or state, offenses against revenue laws, burglary, counterfeiting, forgery, kidnapping, larceny, robbery, illegal sale or possession of deadly weapons, prostitution, including soliciting, procuring, pandering, white slaving. What is white slaving? This is what my man Eon was talking about. We gotta find that out because that's interesting. White slaving. What the hell is white slaving? That's super suspect right there. Keeping house of ill fame and like offenses, extortion, swindling, and confidence games, and attempting to commit, conspiring to commit, or compounding any of the foregoing crimes. Addiction to narcotic drugs and use of marijuana will be treated as if it were a commercial crime. All that stuff is commercial. It says it right there. This is the statute. It's right there. Back to the commercial tip. Exactly. Exactly. All right. There you have it. So naysayers say what? What y'all got to say about that now? And I'm not talking about my foreign nationals who already know what time we're on. I'm talking about the naysayers. Awfully quiet right now. My man, you already know what time it is, bro. You already know. Crucial. Like I said, bro, if you haven't yet, you just got your passport card and you just running around here thinking you're going to be good, you need to get them affidavits put on notified to the right people. I would suggest the county clerk. I would suggest your governor. I would suggest your police chiefs in all surrounding areas of where you frequent. I would suggest where else? Attorney General. I mean, the big wigs all need to be notified, man. Notify all of them. That way there's no excuse when you send them that bill for all that damn money and they wondering what the hell is coming from. Ain't no excuse. And make sure you get that certified mail. Make sure you get it, the receipt. Make sure you keep the receipt and get it signed too. So ain't no debate, ain't no question, ain't nobody wondering what the hell's going on. Nah. Yeah, that too. Fee schedule is very important. Yep. Facts. Truth be told, if I had the fee schedule after the first time I got pulled over, bro, I'd have took it to the house. Y'all saw that. They was all the way in the wrong. I even gave him his police policy. He still overstepped. Like, nigga, I'm going to overstep. There's nothing you can do about it. All right. Do what you must. But if you do so, just know when you do, these motherfuckers is gonna be iced out next time you see. It's gonna be diamonds all over these. All right, I'll be out here looking like Manny Fresh in 2099 and shit. Oh, nice. Damn, that's interesting. With an empty space, huh? That's badass, yo. Yo, I never thought about that, yo. That's interesting. Okay, so you did send it back. Yeah, I bet. So what happened with that, man? When you sent it back, did it disappear? What happened? Put us down, man. Yeah, they said it wasn't even in that system. That's what's up. So yeah, I mean, I guess at that point, it is what it is. Yo, truth. I got a question about this because I this is like a ghost agency. I cannot find the U.S. Department of Travel. Exactly. Right. Exactly. Yeah, and I know about this too. I need to find the Department of Travel. If somebody has the information for them, I couldn't even find Norv Eisenberg either. This dude's like a legend, but I can't find his information at all because I would have sent it straight to his desk, But I can't find his information. What up, Daniel? Sue their ass as a corporation under the Administrative Procedures Act of 1946. God damn. Let me make a note. I'm here to learn too, and I'm going to write that down. Administrative Procedures Act 1946. All right. Underline that bad boy. And this guy drops so much damn information, man. Like he'd be spitting out facts, bro. Just dropping big bars. Yeah, I just caught wind of him, yo. But this dude, he just effortlessly drops information while talking about something else. Like he'll literally be singing an R&B song, like, yeah, oh, what is this? Oh, wow, yeah, and then he'll say some, baby, you make me feel. Oh, wow, what is this information? And it'll be like something that changes your whole entire circumstance. That dude's interesting information, man. If you can, please subscribe to his channel. I support everybody who's about the truth and knowledge, and I'm still learning myself, so we got that with it. Exactly. White slaving. What is that? What is white slaving? Probably. Probably. What up, man? What up? What up with you? What up, Slim Shady? Let's go with you. You are law YouTube. Yeah. All right. All right. I'm gonna check that out. So look, let's move on, shall we? So let's take that off. All right, let's get back to it. So we already covered those two things there. All right, so look, a lot of people are complaining about when they go to I've heard a lot of U.S. citizens, of course, that don't know what the hell's going on. They say, yeah, every time you mention the Constitution when you're in court, you get threatened with contempt of court. Well, here's the thing about that. I did some research on that too. Whenever you guys get a chance, please look at your state constitution, the constitution for your actual state. Please look at that because that is some great information in there too. And we're dropping bars today. So this is great information. Research all this. You should have a pen and paper and you should be writing all this stuff down because this is probably documents you're going to want to print up and keep in your folder of truth or your binder of truth or whatever you want to call it. Throw all this stuff in there because this is all gems we dropping today. All right. So I'm gonna jump on in now. Me personally, I'd heard of the Maryland Constitution at one point, but I didn't know how powerful it was. I never actually read the damn thing. But now let's get to it, shall we? Let's get to it. Constitution. There we go. Declaration of Rights. Now check this out. Look at this. And we look at Article 1, the government of right originates for the people. Excuse me. That all government of right originates from the people. It is is founded in compact only and instituted solely for the good of the whole, and they have at all times their inalienable right to alter, reform, or abolish their form of government in such manner as they may deem expedient. I just told a guy this the other day that it's in the state constitution. The very first article of the Maryland Constitution is if we see the government operating and we do not like it, we have the right to destroy, abolish, or whatever this government, whatever way we deem expedient. This is in the Constitution of Maryland. It's in Article 1. So if Governor Hogan is not doing what he's supposed to be doing and shit with this whole entire shutdown stuff, we got the right to go in and yank him out of his goddamn office and take his ass off. Like, you know what? You are fired, buddy. You are fired. It's all right there, man. And let me go this one right here. If you want to take a look at mine, if you're in Maryland, it's probably the best thing to do. But you can read any one of them really to see how they work. Let me go up to here right here. So this one I thought was very interesting right here. Look at this. Now, how many people do you know this happens to that get thrown up in prison or detained illegally without getting a free trial, a fair trial first or a speedy trial? How many people do you know this happens to? Let's read it. That no man ought to be taken or imprisoned or diseased of his freehold liberties or privileges, or outlawed or exiled, or in any manner destroyed or deprived of his life, liberty, or property, but by the judgment of his peers, or by the law of the land. Amended Chapter 681, Acts of 1977, ratified November 7th, 1978. There you have it. So if I'm traveling in my personal conveyance and I ain't bothering nobody, I'm just chilling. I'm traveling. I'm not crashing into nobody. I'm not flying up the road at obscene amounts of velocity. We'll call it that. And I'm not doing any kind of retarded shit like throwing shit out the window to fuck anybody up. I'm not doing any of that crap. I'm just traveling. And I get pulled over for some stupid shit. I get taken out of my car. That is already fucking against the goddamn Maryland Constitution. It's already like right there. They're already in the wrong because they're assuming you're a U.S. citizen. So it says it's for the people. That Constitution is for the people. They're assuming you're a U.S. citizen. And that's why they can do all that shit to you. You reclassified yourself. That Constitution is not for you if you're a U.S. citizen. If you are one of the people, which is a state citizen, foreign national, such and such, you're one of the people. That Constitution is for you. Therefore, that applies. Very clear. It's not debatable. It's not confusing. None of that, man. And when you start to read this stuff, man, the more you read it, the more you just see how they're overstepping every damn day. There was something in here. Let me see if I can find it real fast. I wanted y'all to see this. There was something in here that basically said all the public officials were the trustees. Trying to see. Hold on. I might not be able to find it on a whim. There's something in here that basically say every public official is the trustee. And if there's a trustee, there's a trust and a beneficiary. So I would go as far as to say the Maryland government is the trust. The public servants are the trustees, and the people are the beneficiaries of the trust. There you have it. There you have it. Bing. There we go. So yeah. Oops, hold on. There we have it. So yeah, man. Another big bomb drop. Check your constitution for your state. You know, I mean, if you got something you want to point out or something you want me to talk about, you can hit me up and we'll do it next Sunday. Next Sunday, I'll be going live again. You already know what time it is when I do that. I usually go live around 9. But the thing about it today, my internet was acting up. So I had to reset my system. That's why I'm a little late today. So, all right. So we covered that. Now we're going to talk about the sheriffs. The sheriffs. Somebody had told me to look up the sheriff's duties and responsibilities for his job as the trustee for the people. And I would be surprised what I found. Well, y'all are here with me right now. So guess what? We're about to cover that too. All right. Let's do that. Let's get to it. Let's do some information sharing, shall we? All public information. All right. Bam. Bam. And this is in Maryland, because I look up where I live at. In the state of Maryland, there is an office of the sheriff for each county and one for Baltimore City. The office carries with it all the common law powers. The office carries with it all of the common law powers, duties, and responsibilities to preserve the peace, enforce the law. The law, the Constitution is the law of the land, and arrest and commit to jail felons and other infractors of the law, the Constitution. So, with that said, if you get harassed by a policy enforcer, which is basically a cop, constable on patrol, and he's basically telling you you can't drive without a license, but you tell him you're traveling, you should be able to call a sheriff to arrest his ass. That's what it sounds like to me, because that's infraction of the law. You're basically going back on your oath, and at that point, when you go back on your oath, that's technically treason, which is breaking the goddamn law of the Constitution. So I would think the sheriff would be able to arrest one of the police officers, honestly, if they're not doing what the hell they're supposed to be doing. I mean, this is under common law, right? Dawes versus Kent 1958 told us that we got the right to travel. It's covered under life, liberties, and the pursuit of happiness. Under liberties, that's a liberty. Being able to travel is a liberty. Being able to travel is a liberty. I tongue twisted. The sheriff is the principal conservator of the peace within the county. There you go. The sheriff is the chief constitutional law enforcement officer. The chief constitutional law enforcement officer. Woo! He is elected to a 4-year term with no limit on the number of consecutive terms for which he may run. His power and salary, which cannot be altered during his term of office and determined by the state legislature. All members of his staff are employed under the conditions of the merit system of the county. All right, so that's some hot fire for you too. There you go. And that's some more hot fire for you. The sheriff. So let me ask you guys a question. How do y'all feel about if you get harassed and pulled over, instead of requesting a supervisor, which is just another constable on patrol with more power than the other one, why not request a sheriff? I mean, there is one sheriff in the entire county, but why not request a sheriff? And the sheriff will tell you, yeah, he's within his constitutionally protected rights to do what he's doing. That's what I would think. Maybe we need to get out there and get familiar with our sheriffs. Possibly. I mean, yes, it is still an agency at the end of the day. But I mean, if the sheriff has the duty to uphold the Constitution, which police do too, but they all automatically, they assume that you're a U.S. citizen, not a state citizen, foreign national, such and such, American national, state national, whatever you call yourself. I mean, I would say maybe we need to get familiar with those dudes, man, and put them on point. You know what I mean? Maybe we need to do something like start sending these affidavits to the sheriff. I know my man was saying you can actually go right to a notary and you can appoint him as a jurat to create you an affidavit. Why not state all your rights on an affidavit? Get it notarized by him, appoint him as a jurat, and then send it to the sheriff with all your rights. Something to think about. We putting the points together. You know? We putting all the points together. We're putting them together, goddammit. All right. So that's what time we on for that. And in case y'all wanted to know, and you can look up your own too, you should be making notes of all of this great information, this light that we're encountering, man. They said that there was supposed to be a great awakening in 2020, man. I feel it. I love it. It's great stuff, man. And this is all stuff that's been around. We just didn't pay attention to it. We were too distracted. But now, with everything that's going on, it's kind of like, hey, you either pay attention or don't. But I'm done talking to people, man. Like when I talk to people who don't care, or you can't really get through to them. They just stare at you with that fluoride stare. Like they can't do any critical thinking. You know, I'm tired of that, man. I just got tired of it. So check this out. In case y'all live in Maryland, when y'all look at this, when y'all live where I live, in Baltimore, and you go right here. Sheriff Fisher, R.J. Fisher, the sheriff. He's in the Baltimore City Police Department, but I mean, you can look up your own for your own county or city. Get familiar with them, man. Write the dude a letter. We don't reach out to our sheriffs. I didn't even know honestly, I saw the sheriff moving around here and there, driving around. I guess he was driving because he's operating commerce. But I mean, I seen him driving around here and there, but I honestly never thought nothing of it. I thought it was just somebody else to throw your ass in jail. But I was wrong. I was wrong. Nah, that ain't what it was, man. We need to get out there with him, man. For real. We need to get out there with him. We need to get out there and start talking to these people, man. If we don't like the way they talking about yanking your constitutionally protected Second Amendment away, I mean, do affidavits and stuff like that, and follow with my mans. Hey, something to think about. What the hell's going on here with this thing? This thing's acting up. Give me a sec. Get this thing straight. But anyway, again, so if you're out there and you're moving around and you have Caesar's tags on your car, I can only make a suggestion. I can't force you to do anything. Only thing I can do is make a suggestion. So here's what I would suggest to you. If you are traveling with Caesar's property, giving his men jurisdiction to come and harass the hell out of you, this is the only thing I can recommend. This, or you can go the Bad Wolf's way. I prefer this, honestly, because it's easy. You can get your ass on eBay and get yourself one of these Right to Travel. But this is exactly what I have on both of my cars. Traveler. Right to Travel. Private. Exempt. It's got both statutes on it. Just in case they have any questions, they can look it up themselves. And if they overstep, that's going to look even worse for them. Because the statutes are right there. And had they even bothered to look into them or ask their superior officers about them, they would have known that they don't have jurisdiction. So like I said, you can overstep if you want. Your feet gonna hurt though. Your feet gonna be hurt. You overstep. That's gonna be like stepping on a cow trap. Y'all remember the ninjas when they used to when they were sneaking inside a building or something, they would get chased. They would throw those little metal things down that had spikes on them, and the people would step on them and mess their feet up. That's what the overstep is gonna be like for us, because we putting these blades in process. For real. We making moves, man. We making moves, man. So yeah, man. Drop some big information today, man. Anybody got anything they want to add to all the great stuff we have discussed today? Let me go back here. Y'all start asking questions now. What I'm going to go ahead and do is go to the comment section, and I'm going to go ahead and take a look at what y'all been talking about. Ah, boy. Man, so much good stuff. So much good stuff. I'm going to check him out, yo. I'm going to check out. Matter of fact, I'm going to write that down. Well, y'all give me this information. Y'all are teaching me too. I'm learning from y'all too. I might just be the one talking right now, but y'all are teaching me all other stuff too, man, all the time. And I'm always open to learn, because at the end of the day, the more we learn, the better off we are as a people. You feel me? We are the people. This government was created for us. We just been acting like something else. We've been acting like legal fictions our whole entire lives. But now we realize this government was created for us, and they overstep because we let them, because we don't know the fucking laws. If you don't know the laws, that's on you. Ignorance of the law is no excuse, and that's facts. So now we get our shit together. I'm gonna tell you what you can do, yo. If you want, I can send you the document itself for the right to travel that actually came from the State Department to North Carolina. And anybody who knows how these corporations operate, they have to look like it's a country. They have to look like they're operating by a constitution. So all they basically do is, if one country states something, another country, all the other countries have to follow. Excuse me. If one state states something, all the other states have to go by the same thing. So if you have a license in Arkansas, you can still drive technically in New York, and it'll work. So there you have it. All that stuff is interchangeable. So yes, you can. I can actually send it to you. You can hit me up on Instagram, or you can hit my my email, which I'll put it right here. Let me put the email here, because I keep saying I'm gonna do it. I want to forget. I'm gonna put my email in here for y'all. If y'all got any questions, reach out to me. If y'all want a consultation, I got you. Hit me up, and we can discuss. All right. Yeah, here's the thing about that. Yusuf L got on me the other day because I asked him about that. I didn't troll him. I just said, yo, where do I find the Constitution for the United States of America? Yusuf L said the reason you can't find it is because they scrubbed the internet of it. They scrubbed the internet of the Constitution for the United States of America years ago. He said, y'all can't find a lot of stuff that is very crucial to your learning process has been removed from the internet. He says you'll never be on his level until you get off the internet and get in a law library. I still got to put this trip together. This trip to Annapolis to get down to the law library in Maryland. We got to get down to Annapolis and actually walk in that library and put boots on the ground. BOTG squad, boots on the ground. Get down there and actually do the research. I've been saying we're going to do it. We're going to do this, man. I'm going to say right now, probably within the next 3 weeks, I'm going to put a time on it myself so I can stop procrastinating. But we need to get out to that law library and stop looking everything up online, because he's saying the meat and potatoes ain't even on the internet. Y'all looking at like basically stuff left over. Y'all ain't even looking at the real stuff that ain't that, you know. And I think if they took it off the internet, they couldn't refute it. So they said, shit, we got to pull this off the internet, yo. Too many people finding out about this. There's no way we can get around it. We got to take this off the internet. So there you have it. CFR, what does that mean? Foreign agency, yep. Violating the foreign agent registration. Oh, my man. Yep. There are 3 constitutions. That's the real country. Yep. Everything outside Washington, D.C. is the United States of America Republic. They just duped everybody into thinking that that's all U.S. territory, which it isn't. Any map you look at from elementary, it'll say United States on that bad boy. It's indoctrination. They've been teaching us this since we were kids. The best way to brainwash somebody is to tell them the same thing over and over again that's not true since they're children. And they'll grow up believing it is fact, because they won't even look at the fact that what they've been taught as groundwork could be completely false. They'll look straight past that to other stuff. That's why a lot of people are confused right now, because they don't understand everything they've been taught is false. Yep. There you go right there. The jurat notary. Exactly. And they got the nerve to ask somebody, are you a sovereign citizen? Like, no, I'm not a police officer. I'm not a police officer. Are you I mean, look, just think about it. Sovereign citizens think they're quote unquote above the law. Like, yo, how many things do these guys get away with and never get punished for? They're the sovereign citizens. I mean, shit, put that on them. They're sovereign citizens. They the sovereign citizens. They're always getting away with stuff and stuff like that, backing each other up, back the blue wall of silence. Like, all this stuff is sovereign citizen nonsense. All that crap. Oh, really? Okay. Yep. Yeah, treason is a hangable offense. I remember when they talked about when the white boys ran up in that spot. I think it was Virginia, was it? I can't remember which one of those cities it was, but the white boys had conspired to kidnap the mayor. And they were saying that there was a big issue with it. They was going to hang the mayor or something like that. And the mayor was white. And they tried to spin it to make them look like they were a Klan organization or something like that. And that's what they try to do, yo. Yeah. Yeah, facts. Hey, I've been saying a long time ago, this is not a war that can be won with any pistol. I mean, you literally cannot fight this war with any pistols at all. You might as well, if you do get your Second Amendment on, you better get it for other goddamn U.S. citizens trying to take stuff from you or harm you. This ain't for no government. This ain't that kind of war, bro. This is a intelligence spiritual war. I would say a blend of both. Just say you're a foreign national. I say foreign national. It depends on who I'm talking to. If I'm talking to the police, or if I'm talking to another agency or such, I'd say foreign national. If I'm talking to my other foreign nationals, I might say foreign national, American national. Some people say state citizen. I don't like state citizen though. But if I'm in, which I don't ever want to be, but if I ever got to be in court, state citizen is actually on record. That term is actually on record in Supreme Court. So yeah, there you have it. Depending on who you're talking to. Security guards. Yep. Glorified security guards with a license to kill. I agree. Yeah, foreign national by definition means not a U.S. citizen. If you look at foreign police policy, general order police policy for Baltimore 1113, it breaks that down very clearly. It tells you exactly what a foreign national is, anything other than a U.S. citizen. It's very clear. And most of these, I told y'all before, most of y'all cities, not all of them, I found a few that didn't have it, but that note from Norv Eisenberg from the Department of Travel, that pretty much covers the whole entire landmass because all these corporations operate under that. So if you can't find a general order for a police policy for the rest of foreign nationals, then you can just use the one that's from the Department of State and from the Department of Travel. So yeah, so back to what I was saying. So on that foreign police policy 1113, well, it basically said, it broke down what the definition of a foreign national was. It also talked about diplomatic immunity and all this other stuff too. So yeah, it broke all that stuff down, man. So hey, there you have it. Salute to you, man. Thank you for watching, man. Y'all are doing work out here, man. I don't even see this as me leading anybody, bro. This is a collaborative effort of everybody coming together and talking. You feel me? Because if y'all make a good point, I'm making notes and I'm researching it. Facts. That's how I get down. Y'all make a good point. Y'all bring up some good information for me to take a look at. I'm trying to look at that, man. I'm trying to read it. Peace, 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 love, man. You know. That dude right there is a genius. I'm gonna be like him when I grow up. What up, Zakiba? Yep. Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. We got to get that American National Consulate going, yo. Yo, we need if y'all listening, all right, we got 17 people watching this right now, all right? The American National Consulate is probably going to be the best bet. It's well organized. If we all get signatures, they're going to need 1,000 signatures for us to get on the same page. I talked to Courtney. The dude's legit. He's cool. I do believe that he's out here to make moves and to help us out. And we can get this consulate going and we can all get signatures, some thumbprints, and send them all in. We can create our own stuff and we can start really siphoning, whatever forms of monetary gatherings or what have you to be able to make moves. We can do all that. But we got to get that. We got to get that going, man. Hold on. I lost my damn place. Give me a sec. Hold up. All right, bet. The Secret Service, yeah, yo. Secret Service. Oh, the Secret Service is here to help the people. That's what they're here for. They're here to help the people, and they're here to investigate fraud, and that's fraud. I mean, who can put them in check? Who can put the police in check? They got superiors too, and they don't like when they get visited by superiors. They don't want to hear that shit. They come to work. They don't want to hear nothing from the police chief. That's the last thing they want to hear from. That's like if you work for like one of them bureaucrat agencies, and let's say you've been looking at Dragon Ball Z on your computer, and some lady saw you, and then she disappeared. And not even a week later, like 2 days later, you get called into the big boss on the top floor's office. You already thinking, God damn it, I got caught watching Dragon Ball Z. You already thinking like, God damn, I don't want to have to deal with that. Yeah. Bad Wolf recommends you build a sign. I like the one off eBay. It's easy. It conveys. Because honestly, if I got one built, it would say the exact same thing anyway. So, whatever. There you have it. Who do you trust? There you go. Yep. Be a creditor. Yeah, set up the trust and everything like that. Y'all right. Y'all right. Without prejudice. State Assembly started by Anna von Ritz. Really? Look into that. Look into that. I'm looking into that. You went to a law library. That's what I'm trying to get there, man. I'm trying to set up something while I get down there. We're probably going to take like a group of like maybe 5 of us because I already got 2 people that's interested in going. And I got, a couple other people bluffing, but I got 2 people interested in going. What is Avalon Project Yale? Maybe look that up. Hold on. One of them was a United States code. The other one was a CFR code. But this is all stuff they have to abide by. Them as quote unquote the United States under the United States umbrella corporation. This is all stuff they got to abide by, yo. So that should apply to them. And you can throw it in their face when you need to. I heard about the American jurisprudence. I need to get with that too. I heard about the American jurisprudence. I think Yusuf L was talking about that. Yeah. I need to look into that too. That'd probably be something else. That bad boy is down at the law library. I know that is. Now, Yusuf L did say something about the Library of Congress in Colorado has the Constitution for the United States of America in it. You can even get a certified copy while you're there. I mean, hey, I don't know about y'all, bro, but I want to go to Colorado anyway because I've heard the green is off the chain. I don't even smoke. I don't even smoke, but them edibles that put you on your ass. But yeah, I definitely want to get out Colorado anyway. So yeah, if that's the case, I need to certify that. If that's the case, and they have the Constitution for the United States of America, that trip is worth it automatically off of that. If I can get a certified copy of that bad boy, that's a whole other ball game. They're hiding it for a reason. They can't obliterate it. They can only hide it and make it harder for you to get. But you can get it. You can get it. I'm trying to definitely certify that that's what that is. A secure party is defamation. Is you talking about SC a secure party? Is that what you're talking about? How's that defamation? Yeah, I heard about that too. But one more thing, I want to show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something too, because I was reading about this, but I already know what time I already know what time they on. Yep, that's absolutely right. I agree with that. Walmart, said Walmart security guards for guns. Yo, man, listen, bro. Yo, they broke that down. Courtney broke this down that basically Walmart has their own police because they actually bought their land from the U.S. corporation apparently. So yeah, that's actually more real than you think it is. Attach the affidavit of status to your authenticated birth certificate of live birth. I'm waiting to get that back. Actually, I sent my stuff out. I haven't gotten it back yet. I'm writing this down. All right, making my notes. Making my notes. Of course. Yeah. Oh, soft sit. Yeah. Yeah. He be dropping bars. I tell you, that boy ain't no joke, yo. Yo, that man ain't no joke. Justice League, yeah. Yeah, we in the Justice League. Here's how it's spelled, though. Here's how it's spelled. I'm gonna show y'all how it's spelled real quick. That's how it's spelled. The Justice League. That's us right there. That's us. The Justice League. And Courtney's a brainiac, bro. Like, yo, hanging around guys like that, you can only get smarter. You feel me? Much love. Hey, go subscribe right now to Knowledge Well. Subscribe to Knowledge Well. Go to his channel. I believe it's Knowledge Well. Subscribe to him if you haven't already. I know I got a lot of subscribers. Go give him some love, man, because that dude is dropping some good information for you to soak up. And he knows about trusts. He understands common law, all that stuff, man. Go holler at my man. Do that. Do that. Yeah, it's Knowledge Well Media. Knowledge Well, one word, and the media is the second word. But yeah, go subscribe to him, man. I mean, if I'm not on here, you could be listening to Finest Thing Walker when he gets back on. You could be listening to Bad Wolf, James C. Lovett, or you could be listening to Knowledge Well Media, and anybody else that has good information. Please give them a listen. Exactly, I agree with that 100%. Oh man, yo fly out here. Hey, I'm with it. If you want to do that, we can do that, man. If you try to fly out here, absolutely, bro. We can get out here. We can get all that information. So the way it works here, you got to call ahead and let them know what party of people you have coming with you, and y'all can go in that bad boy and get loose. We can go in there and pick up that jurisprudence and go from there. You know, make notes of what books is. What I'm gonna do is when I go in that bad boy, I'm gonna look at what books they have and what contains what, and I'm gonna print up what I need. But I'm also gonna write down the name of the book. That way, I can buy the book myself. You feel me? So I gotta keep going back there. And some of that stuff, I'm sure you can't get your hands on outside of there, though. You talking about my ticket? Yeah, I already talked about that. That ticket, I went ahead and I uh I just talked about that earlier. I handled it basically. It's all taken care of. State Assembly, huh? All right, you got my email. If you want to send it over, go ahead. I'll be glad to look at it. They have the original 13th Amendment. Really? Wow. That is very interesting. I'll take a look at that. Just for that purpose? Yo. So let's get this straight. So the Constitution for the United States of America is in Colorado. What part of Colorado are we talking about? Matter of fact, give me the name of the building so I can look it up right now because I'm about to buy my ticket like within the next probably after I get off the line with y'all. I'm probably gonna book my ticket because I need to get over there. Absolutely, I need to get over there. If we talking about that, or we talking about something else. If you talking about the other stuff, that can wait. We got business to take care of. We taking care of some work right now, and we talking about the other stuff. Yeah, we can do that later. Right now, we got to get this knowledge up though. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Absolutely. My bad. I'm scrolling. I'm catching up on all these comments. All right, I'm all caught up. Yeah, so actually, I'm not. Hold up. God damn. Sheesh. I did not include the law codes. Actually, I was asking, was there anything else needed, and I was told that it wasn't. So, I mean, if there's a situation where it's needed, then I have to do it again. Knowledge World Media. There he goes, right there. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe to my man. Really, really. Send me that, man. Send me that. I want to learn about that. Send me whatever I need. You know, if you said you were going to send me a copy of the ID too, I'll take a look at that too. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, so I'm not too far from it. I think I'm about 45 minutes from Annapolis. So, nah, I ain't pay it. Come on, man. You already know what time I'm on, bruh. I ain't giving them shit. I just don't want to go back over everything I did. I covered that earlier. So you weren't here when I covered it. But no, I did not. First off, you can't pay because there's no goddamn legal money or lawful money. Excuse me, watch my mouth. There's no lawful money, so you can't pay for anything. So no, I did not pay for anything. I did not discharge anything. I pretty much put them in their place for trying to overstep jurisdiction. So no, I did not pay it. But yeah, so there we have it. There we have it. So with that said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and roll out. I'm gonna grab some dinner. I think we covered a lot of ground today. Oh, I wanted to show y'all something real quick. Let me show you this before I leave. So I want y'all to, when y'all get a chance on y'all spare time, take a look at this. What the hell is it? Here it is right here. This ain't it. Here it is. Oh yeah, take a look at this right here. Let me show you. Let me show you something. All right, here, look at this. They call it paper terrorism. Like when you start filing affidavits and shit like that, here's them whining about it. And we'll get to why this is later. We'll cover why that is later. But yeah, so we looking ahead. They talking about this guy that ran over people or whatever. They always try to incriminate the dude first, make him look like a dick. So you'll that's basically called influencing journalism. Pretty much, it's a made up term, but they're framing the whole entire situation first to basically throw dirt all over dude. I don't know what actually happened, but I've seen this technique of writing a lot. So they basically throw dirt all over who they want to basically shit on, and then they tell you a bunch of stuff that he did, and they swing it basically to make you not like the guy already. And then if you're if you're a person coming in on this, reading this, and you start to look at this, you'll be like, oh yeah, this guy's a piece of shit. They're actually doing this. They're basically talking about how people are filing affidavits and putting liens on people and shit like that. Pretty much putting public officials in their place for overstepping jurisdiction, which they should be held responsible. And these people are basically making those people who are doing that the bad guys, pretty much. So when y'all get a chance, y'all can look at this Southern Poverty Law Center's website. I mean, it's basically all some bullshit. But I mean, they basically calling sovereign citizens this, that, and the third, and they're defaming the guy, and they're making the guy look like a dick, and they're saying that he put a $1 trillion lien on the judge, and they're saying that the sovereign citizens use liens to hold a grudge against public officials and all this other stuff, basically. And they're basically lumping everybody into sovereign citizens who want to be free. And you ask yourself, man, why in the flying hell would any people think like this when they're really just trying to be free? Why would people think like that? Why? Why would they think like that? Yes, why? Why would they think like that? Why would they do that? Why would somebody, man, I got some juice here. Man, this juice is delicious. This is good juice. So anyway, the owners of the website, which are pretty much the lawyers themselves. Let's see. Oh, these are the lawyers right here. Morris Dees and Joseph Levin. Man, this juice is good. No, this is juice. But anyway, no, I'm getting off topic. So anyway, there you have it. Those guys right there, pretty much, we know what time they're on. Man, I think I've had juice this good in a while. Great juice. It's good. It's good juice. Anyway, yeah. So there you have it. So with that said, man, I'm about to clock out. We put all this work in. Thank you so much for coming in and dropping this knowledge. Consultant. Always a pleasure to have you in here, Cat. Free Church Press. Thank you so much for stopping through. Slim Shady, William Warner, drop me an email. Yosef, thank you for coming in. It's been a very beneficial time I've spent with you guys learning and exchanging what I've learned. So let's do this again. I'll be dropping videos. Of course, I do some videos and drop them here and there during the week. If I have multiple videos to drop or any knowledge that comes through, I'll drop another video. I might even go live again this week. How would y'all feel about seeing another live this week? How would y'all feel about seeing that? No, let me tell y'all, Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, the Justice League will be getting together. It'll be James C. Lovett, the Bad Wolf, A6 Grind Time, Knowledge Well, Courtney. And we supposed to have Finest Thing walking. Hopefully my man's ban is lifted because that was an unsuspected crux thrown in the plan. But the Justice League, we're trying to assemble, but they're not having it. They're not trying to have us do that. So we'll try to find a way around it, but we'll be all right with it, man. So, hey, let me know in the comment section if y'all watching this after I'm live what y'all think. And if y'all have any opinions, please drop them. I'll be glad to jump on and conversate with anybody. Like when it comes to this stuff, we all work together. We all make a move, you know? Meanwhile, I'll holler at y'all later. It's the Foreign National Born Natural A6 signing out. Peace.